Jolt? I forgot the word.
What
I
is-
was like, what's the name of the thing?
What is... First of all...
Colin Jolt?
Hello friends, and welcome back to Bored AF. Today we are playing Telestrations After Dark. It's normal Telestrations, except it's a little spicier. Maybe it's gonna get a little PG-13.
Whoa.
Kind of wild. If you're staying up past your bedtime like this video, subscribe to the channel, and let's jump in and we'll tell you about how to play the game.
If we're gonna be here late, I have to call my mom and tell her I'm gonna be home late.
Oh, yeah, you can get her on the phone. Yeah. That's fine, I'll talk to her.
Hey, Mom.
Drugs!
Oh, he's gonna get so much trouble.
We'll be given a prompt from a card and try to draw it. Then we will pass it to the person to our left, and they will guess what our drawing is. It proceeds from there, guessing, drawing, guessing, and drawing to see if the same words come back around to you at the end. If they do, you get a point. The person with the most points wins Best Draw Award. Good job! I'm gonna take from the middle of the stack so we don't see these, and I'm gonna give you a card. Don't show anybody. I'm gonna give you a card. Don't show
Can
anybody.
I look at it?
Yeah, you can look at it. I'm gonna give you a card. Don't show anybody.
So in the secret word part, I write it
Yeah.
And then you go to the next page, to page 1.
and then draw it.
Got
Yeah.
it.
This is great. I'm very excited about this.
Oh no.
So I have my drawing facing me right now. I'm passing it to you.
Yeah, but like keep it down
and
for
then
now because
Ian
I'm
will
not
pass
ready.
his to me.
Correct.
And then I will write on the next page what I think it is.
Yes.
Yep, perfect.
And that's Samare.
Dude, you just pissed off so many Italians. Here you go.
Okay, thank you. Hi, Saige. How are you?
It's good to
Wow.
see you, Father.
Great to see you, my son.
What? I see what I think I'm getting it.
Do you? Because
Maybe.
it's an insane thing.
It's like, it's not the thing that you would think.
So these are things that exist,
I can't
right?
say.
These exist? Like, we've all made things that exist?
Kinda.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay, so now that I've guessed, do I turn that page?
No, you just
so
leave it.
now,
Okay,
And
now
then,
I-
now we pass
yeah,
it.
you just pass it.
Okay.
Yeah, every time you just do and you pass.
Okay.
And then you're gonna draw
And then we
that.
draw what we think that is.
We're gonna draw that.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
Oh boy.
I don't know how to draw this. This is crazy. This is madness.
Okay, well. Wait, have I ever seen one of these? Surely I must have.
I'm gonna give the audience a peek real quick.
Okay. Here you go, Tommy.
Here you go, Steve.
Okay, here you go, Saige.
Okay, I'm gonna show the audience what I got. This is something that Steve drew, I believe.
Excuse me? Okay.
Is the switch on the bottom like that?
What? I like this game.
I think I nailed it.
I'm having fun with this game.
Okay. We'll go through and we'll show on the little top-down camera what happened, how it went
Right.
around.
The thing that I got was public restroom.
That's nice.
Very nice, very nice. So
Very nice.
I took my time
It's very,
and drew this beautiful
Wow.
restroom.
yeah, actually.
you.
Wow, I
Damn,
love
Tommy.
The angles.
The urinals.
Love
the
the
urinals. Thank you so much.
Big
Yeah.
fan of those angles.
You're good at drawing.
Thank you. I guess I shouldn't have put the person in there because Ian said pooping in a public restroom, but we still have the public restroom?
Yeah.
The public
I think I
restroom
nailed
was
it.
very clear.
Thank you.
Oh no. What?
Very unhappy.
I drew a man who's concerned about pooping in a public restroom.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Saige interpreted this as and sweating in a public restroom.
Oh!
Look at the
I
point for
think he
public
gets a
restroom.
point.
We got
Yeah.
public restroom?
He gets
Yeah.
the point.
Well,
Back
all
around.
right.
Yeah.
Now we're in
You did it.
business.
Oh,
There you
sorry.
go.
All right. So my prompt was spider monkey.
I knew it.
So I figured trying to draw a specific spider monkey would be difficult. Also,
Yeah.
I don't, to be honest, don't know what exact distinctions make a spider monkey. So I drew a spider monkey.
And so what I noticed right away when you handed me that drawing was that we saw there's definitely monkey because there's bananas and it looks monkey-like.
Yeah.
Wow.
But those 8 legs
yeah.
were blowing my mind. And then I was like, spider monkey.
That's how I was like, break it down.
Break it down.
All right. And so he guessed spider monkey.
Yes.
Okay.
And
So
Yeah.
then
So
it went to
Saige
Saige.
took that.
And our interpretation of it was like
exactly the
so
same.
similar. We
Wait,
even
let's-
both drew bananas because I was afraid that the head
It's
looked like a
the
bear
same
head.
drawing.
It's the same
drawing.
It's the same
With
drawing.
bananas for
Yeah.
scale.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's incredible.
I didn't know how big that monkey was until you guys put bananas next to it.
That's
huge.
He's huge.
That's a huge spider
That's
monkey.
a big boy.
Now let's
And
see.
then Tommy said spider monkey.
Good job, everyone.
That's
Well
great.
done.
Point Ian.
Good job.
Okay, my secret word was, it was a little cheeky, vibrator. All right?
Okay.
My secret word was vibrator. So
Everyone will have gotten it except for me.
here's what I drew. This is the vibrator I drew. Not a specific brand or anything. I mean, I'm not trying to say that it is, but if
Sure.
it looks like a specific brand, that's just coincidental.
And that's for like massaging your back.
Absolutely.
And stuff.
It's a vibrator can be used to massage muscles.
Yeah.
I love being the only woman.
Thank you.
Honestly,
Thank you. Saige wrote vibrator!
because that was an excellent drawing of it. You nailed it.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
You absolutely nailed it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I've never seen one.
So instead, I thought it was a microphone in the chat.
Oh, and then we handed this to Tommy there, and it looks like
It's kind of formless.
there's a very happy person enjoying themselves with this gigantic, what seems to be a vibrator.
Okay.
What do we got here? An arrow?
Yeah, because I didn't want Ian to think that it was about the person. who's
Okay.
having
Oh yeah, right.
And so we handed it to Ian, and he says, "A toy for adults
And
with
then
a little winky face."
Yeah, and I said that's a wink, just in case that wink didn't get across.
Wrote everything but the word vibrator.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
does that count?
I mean, I think it
A
kind
toy
of
for
Like, did
adults?
you know it was a vibrator?
Yeah. I just didn't want to say it.
what do you think I am?
I mean, it was very clearly vibrating.
So, my word was virgin territory.
What the shorts?
Oh.
How do you go about that?
Yeah.
What is
Right?
that specifically?
Like a place that hasn't been explored.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Like, I've never been to Egypt.
Ian, I want to let you know that I did not even think about that. So I went with the most literal interpretation I could think of, which was a territory of virgins.
that is complicated.
I had a panic attack. Tommy said watching people sleep on a computer, and he looked at me and he said, ah. And I think that was a perfectly fair guess based on what I drew.
I would
think that
agree.
You did a very good job. And then it moved on to, naturally, watching people sleep on a computer.
Which is very clear is what is
Yeah.
happening there. And this person
Yeah.
seems very happy to be
yeah,
watching.
it's just like
I like
someone
that. I like that.
sleep.
Yeah, I like that. He's like,
I think I was
Oh,
watching a
interesting.
friend sleep.
watching a friend sleep.
I
a
got
friend.
a
That's
friend
cute.
out of that because it just seemed like they were friends.
I am the only one who did not get a point.
But to be fair, virgin territory,
But
I
yes.
really would have no idea what to do.
No,
here.
I was
I think you
panicking.
did great.
I was crying.
I think you
and
did
I was
great.
scribbling, and I just kept adding more to
Yeah.
it, hoping it would become more clear, and it never did.
Oh.
Round 2. Lady, go!
I don't know if anybody's gonna get this one. Okay, I'm not looking, but the chat did really well
I think
on mine.
people.
so
I think
be
people will
careful.
get this one.
help.
Do you want to show yours, Saige?
Okay,
Yeah.
everybody look away.
Yep.
That's it.
All right, let's pass.
Let's pass.
Thank you. Yep, got it.
Got it.
Really?
Yep.
Yay!
Sage is puzzled.
That's
I think I got it.
Oh
Okay.
no, I don't think this is a good drawing. Uh-oh.
Pure silence.
Yeah.
I'm nervous. I'm sorry. I'm doing really badly here.
Hey, me too, bud.
I'm sorry about this. Please forgive me.
I'm sorry about this.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry about this one.
Oh no. Oh no. What am I looking at?
Yeah. I know. All right, well that's it, right? Who wants to take it away?
I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was penis envy, everybody.
Oh!
And holy you guys did it.
Really?
So this was my initial drawing for penis envy.
What's this little guy?
A bunch of people being like, oh, a bunch of people being envious of the
Are
penis.
they tiny? They're small people?
Yeah, they're comparing.
But-
and this guy's like, and the other one's like,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so that was my drawing for penis envy, and shockingly, Tommy guessed
Wow,
exactly right.
nice.
Penis envy. Absolutely astounding.
Nice.
Followed by,
This is the drawing I got from Ian.
I can't believe you got it from this.
Okay, because this person seemed pretty flustered about it, so I took a
Yes.
chance.
And you nailed
I wrote
it.
penis envy.
Yeah.
Okay. We thought it was gonna be a little clumsy, but we got it.
I loved
got
that.
it.
Wow.
Nice work. Please.
My word was rug burn. Rug burn.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
It's all right. I drew a little couch on top of a rug with a fire on it, or a moving person
burn,
going
that's
like,
what I didn't get.
yeah, with their knees.
Oh no, I did something.
I got rug burn. I mean, yeah, it was.
Nice.
I mean, you did a great job drawing. Yeah,
Thank you.
I thought it was. It took me a second to be like, huh? But I think the two illustrations that made it connect.
Big brain. So, Steve.
I just had an idea in my head, and it just didn't quite come out visually the way I intended it to.
There's a lot of shame
I'm gonna
coming
need
from
you
this
to
side of the
explain what I'm
table.
looking at, though.
Well, I drew maybe a too big leg.
What's down here? What's
That's
this?
a sock.
That stops?
Yeah, see, that's
Got
why
it.
it's too big.
Uh-huh.
I figured you gotta know that's knee because of the sock.
And I did know it was a knee.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
then I drew an arrow pointing towards the affected area of
Yeah.
the knee.
Uh-huh.
And for some reason, I drew tiny little fires.
And Saige tripped on a fire and got a knee boo-boo.
Good work.
Honestly, good try, though.
The word was toilet paper stuck to the shoe.
Okay.
This is what I drew. A little guy walking away from the toilet. Arrow pointing to the toilet paper.
Awesome.
It's good.
He
It's a
said,
good drawing.
It's very good.
Toilet paper stuck to shoe.
I got it. Yeah. Nice drawing, man.
You added a question
Because I was
mark.
like, is it?
I don't know.
Then somebody drew. They also did
Well,
the
similar,
perforation.
yeah.
On
Yeah.
Nice.
I thought that was important.
All right. Let's see. Toilet paper on foot leaving bathroom is the answer.
Okay, what?
It's stuck to the shoe.
Is that a common
Toilet
thing?
paper on foot leaving bathroom. That's so
I love that
funny.
you just described exactly what you saw.
I don't know if that's close
I
enough.
think it is.
Judges?
Should we have the?
Toilet paper on foot leaving bathroom.
Hey.
Urine specimen.
Specimen.
Yeah, not sample. Urine specimen.
What the?
So I drew, as you guys saw earlier, the audience. So Saige wrote urine sample, which is not wrong.
No.
So I realized after your drawing that I didn't have to go so hard.
Okay, but I do appreciate where you went with this. And then here we go. And Ian said it's a urine test, which I think
We went
is
from
different than a specimen.
to
specimen to
Sample
sample
to
to
test.
Judges?
No.
Test and a sample are two different things.
I'm sorry.
Wow. All right.
all right.
That's
I'm
fine.
sorry,
Judges say.
All
Judges
right.
say.
My B.
This is the last round.
Oh! I think I know what it is.
Oh man,
All right.
there's another
Boom.
drawing I'm not super certain came out well.
I'll take your apology and write it later.
Okay. Ian,
Okay.
I'm sorry,
Ooh.
buddy.
Okay.
Okay?
What?
I know.
Boom. Speed rounded.
So I got break wind.
Break wind.
Well, I drew something very obvious.
Powerful fort.
It's a powerful fart. It's visible, which is rare.
Love
Yeah.
the detail on the legs there.
Thank you. Ian wrote fart
Fart.
In all caps.
in all
Fart.
caps. And Tommy drew this.
the same
The same damn With the same kind of cloud and everything.
Yeah.
A
Although
fart
he
cloud.
added a stink line.
He
to
did
his
add a
fart.
stink line, yeah. And then Saige wrote, "It's just a fart, right?" That's all I see here. And it's, well, yes.
Okay, I mean, I don't
funny.
know. How do we feel about that?
I think that's wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I had midlife crisis.
Oh,
That's not what happened.
So-
Nothing like that came here.
That didn't happen.
So I tried to draw a guy
Oh my god.
driving a sports car that was thinking about death. Okay, so Tommy said death
Oh,
wish.
that's pretty good.
Well, because
Yeah.
he's thinking
He's
about
thinking
death.
about
He's
death.
going fast. Like,
Right.
oh, that
Yeah.
guy's got a death wish.
Yeah,
Which I had a
no,
very
that's
similar
a
interpretation
reasonable
of.
And, yeah. And this is a person just like ruminating on being dead. That's good.
Just like,
Mm-hmm.
And then daydreaming about death.
Yeah, that's what I wrote.
So-
I feel like
In a
keep
way,
going.
I haven't
Midlife
looked at
crisis
mine
is
yet.
daydreaming about death.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
So I had mail order bride. So I tried really hard
Oh,
here.
wow. Yeah.
I didn't have a lot of time, so I couldn't draw a full 3D bathroom this time.
Sure.
Wait, so you drew that, and then you handed it to Saige.
Yeah.
90 Day Fiance, which
Now-
is similar.
I've been watching so much 90 Day Fiance that when I saw this, I was like,
Okay.
I've got it.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Which, in a way, it's kind of
yeah.
close.
Yeah.
it's
yeah.
the show about.
And so
Somewhat.
I drew.
Oh, you drew no neck Ed.
Yeah, Big Ed.
Yeah,
Oh,
Big
Big Ed.
Ed.
Okay.
I tried to draw Big Ed.
And your interpretation, Ian,
Was
was body positive.
because he was like smiling.
He is
looking.
smiling.
He was looking down at himself and smiling.
I love that for you, and I love that for us.
Look at him. He's so happy.
He does look. He is a.
My words was pole vault.
Oh, that's what it's called.
Oh, so okay.
But I think that's kind of what pole vaulting looks like.
Yeah,
you
I
pole
think
and you
to
vault
the
it.
point where I wrote pole
Pole
vaulting.
vaulting! Nice work, Steve.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
that's great. That's great. Looks like we're on the right track.
It seems like we got this.
Wow, it's like
in
it's
the
almost
bag.
all the way
It's
back.
in the bag.
I can't wait. I bet this
but-
one says Jolst.
Jost. Jost.
I forgot the word.
What
I
is-
was like, what's the name of the thing?
What is? First of all,
Colin Joel?
I don't think Jolst is a word.
And it's in quotations.
That's what
Because
Jolst.
You know,
Were you thinking joust?
this whole event was a Jolst.
that must be it.
That you guys need to put that on a shirt.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, I can't wait for
With the
jolsting.
quotation.
At Ian.
Serious stuff.
Jolst.
Jolst.
So I also did not get a point because it was not Jolst, shockingly enough. I think you two must have tied for winning then, right? Yeah.
Ah, all right.
I'm losers.
Yay, losers.
Thank you so much for joining us for today's episode. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, jolst that like button.
Yeah.
Jolst that little bell down there to get notified every time that we post a new video. Steve, thank you so much for being
Thanks for
here.
having me. I always love
Steve
coming here,
Zaragoza,
guys.
everybody.
Hey.
And hey, if you like these kind of videos, you're gonna love that one. It's a good one. And that one over there, you might like that one even better.
I've never seen that one.
Yeah, you just
Check it out.
you go, but
Someone dies in that one.
What?
Yep.
You'll have to find out. Nope. Joel?
Jost.
Jolst around and find out.